Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Howdy ho, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Saturday. It is a cold, raw, windy morning out there. We'll tell you all about it coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast. Don't forget to click on that link at the top of this video or scan that QR code on the screen to find out just how much money Jamie Dukas can save you with Alpha Insurance. Doesn't take but just a few seconds to get that cost-free, no-obligation insurance quote, and you can walk away from that conversation with extra cash in your pocket by getting in touch with Jamie Dukas of Alpha Insurance. All right, let's take a look at your current conditions across East Alabama and West Georgia. It is a frigid start to your Saturday morning. It's currently about 32 to 33 degrees at the East Alabama Bee Company in 5 Points. High temperature yesterday was 50. We currently have clear skies. Wind is out of the west at 7, gusting up to around 11 at the moment, but we've seen gusts as high as 20. It's windy out there, and that wind chill factor is well into the 20s this morning. It's cold out there. The humidity is 73%. The barometric pressure at 30.21. No rain officially in the past 24 hours, though we have had a flurry or two from time to time. Has not amounted to much of anything across East Alabama or West Georgia. Up here in the extreme North Georgia mountains, we do have a dusting north of the Appalachian chain. Places like Blue Ridge, Blairsville, Hiawassee. With a little dusting out there this morning. And then as you get on up into the Great Smokies, downtown Gatlinburg has about an inch or so of snow this morning. But all that's coming to an end as our low pressure system that caused all the severe weather has now pulled way on off to the northeast, and it's taking that wraparound moisture with it. So that's out of here now. No more issues. So the sunrise this morning at 6:43, sunsets at 4:57 p.m., and we invite you to stop by ML Aubry's in downtown Roanoke or Randolph Farmers Co-op up in Wedowee to pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey. Headed for 45 this afternoon in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Woodland all will hit 43. We'll do 47 over at Pine Mountain. Valley will top out at 46. Talladega at 45 this afternoon. And Tallahassee will hit 48 degrees. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. A little windy this morning. The wind will subside today, though, as that low pressure gets further away from us off to the northeast. But to start your morning, it's pretty windy out there still. And like I said, it's making it feel even colder than it actually is. But we'll have full-blown sunshine, and even though we won't get out of the low to mid-40s, that radiational heating from the sun will make things feel a little better today. We hit 45 this afternoon. Another cold night in store, down to 26 for your overnight low. Then on Sunday, sunshine, 56, 29, not quite as cold on Sunday night. MLK Day on Monday, partly sunny skies, 58 degrees the high. Then our next storm system moves in on Monday night, and I'm afraid we have several days of showers and perhaps even a few strong thunderstorms by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Now, it's not going to rain the entire time, but there will be periods of showers and thunderstorms. You've heard me say this and several times already this season, and I think we're kind of seeing the personality of this winter season now, where we get warm up into the upper 60s, near 70 degrees, and we get showers and thunderstorms and the threat of severe weather, and then we drastically cool off for 3 or 4 or 5 days, and then we go through that cycle again. This will be about the third or fourth time we've done this so far this season, and it's beginning to look like that's the pattern we're going to deal with for the rest of the winter, unfortunately. So on Tuesday, a 70% chance of rain. I don't see much of a severe threat there. But then as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, that temperature is going to get up into the upper 60s, low 70s. And so we may have to deal with strong to severe storms on Wednesday night, and into Thursday of next week. So you got several days, folks, and you know what I'm about to say. If you do not own a NOAA weather radio, go get one. Go to your local department store, or you can get on Amazon. If you do it today, you'll be able to get that radio before our next threat of severe weather, and order a NOAA weather radio. They're about $30. They're easy to program nowadays, and you'll be prepared so that you'll have a good source of severe weather information. Unfortunately, we are looking at somewhere around, I think the latest body count I saw was 7 in Alabama, and most of those were in Autauga County, fatalities from the storms we had the other day. Most of the time, folks, if you know what's going on around you, and if you set yourself up so that you will get early warning, and you protect yourself, you will survive severe weather. Now, your property may not, but if you go to a safe place, you increase your odds of surviving severe weather tremendously. And the key to knowing what's going on around you and maintaining situational awareness is receiving information. That's why you need a NOAA weather radio. You need multiple ways of receiving severe weather. NOAA weather radio, a good app on your phone. You need to stay close to television, radio, social media. We typically stream live during all severe weather events. We give you street-level information on where the storms are. And all of this can help protect you, but you have to take the initiative to put yourself in a position where you receive that information. And one of the best things you can do is purchase a NOAA weather radio. Be sure you do that this weekend so that you'll be ready for this next round of potential severe weather Wednesday and Thursday of next week. We're going to be tracking that for you. We'll keep you updated as we get a little bit closer to this next potential event. So looking at your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning, all clear across East Alabama and West Georgia. Got to go way up here into the Great Smokies, up in Tennessee, and then on up into portions of Virginia and Kentucky to find snow still falling this morning. We still have some snow showers up around Gatlinburg, up towards Sevierville, up around Newport, Danridge, Jefferson City, Hot Springs, and then you go on up to the north around Morristown and get on up into Kentucky, and we still have some pretty good snows up there, up around Hazard, Kentucky, and on up to the north. But as you can see, all of that is well north of East Alabama and West Georgia. Yeah, we did have periods of showers, snow showers, and maybe flurries throughout the day yesterday and into last night across the region. But the forecast worked out exactly like we thought. That was just a novelty, no accumulation. We were well above freezing when the snow was falling yesterday. Now that we have reached freezing in most locations, the snow has stopped. So no accumulation, no travel problems at all across East Alabama and West Georgia. All roads are clear from frozen precipitation. Now, there may still be some roads blocked from all of the debris from the storms and tornadoes the other day, but from snowfall, no issues there. Even up here in North Georgia, just checking some of the resort cameras around up here this morning. If you're south of the Appalachian Mountains, you're in good shape. If you're north of the mountains, the roads are in pretty good shape also, but there could be some slick spots. Places like Blue Ridge, Blairsville, back over toward Hiawassee, up there around Sky Valley and Rabun County, there could be a few patchy, slick spots on the roadways, especially secondary roads and those roads that are shaded by trees and mountains. So be careful if you're going to be out there traveling early this morning. As soon as the sun comes up, though, we get that radiational heating, and that will evaporate that snow with the assistance of the wind that's blowing out there this morning also. So not a big deal across Georgia or Alabama with this wraparound moisture that gave us a little novelty snow yesterday and into last night. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. Let me preach to you a second. If you don't follow us over on YouTube, go do that today. There is a link at the top of this video. If you will go to Dr. Don's weather page on Facebook and scroll down, I made a post a couple of days ago about the importance of following us on YouTube. We had some technical issues during our live severe weather coverage Wednesday. Nothing that we could help at the time, but we have since fixed that. But what happened was we broadcast on multiple channels. On YouTube, we do several Facebook channels, we do Twitter. And so for some reason, Wednesday during our afternoon live, when we had the tornadoes coming through, our main page on Facebook, Dr. Don's weather page, did not pick up the feed. And of course, that's Facebook. I can't control that. We've done some things since Wednesday to help keep that from ever happening again, but it certainly could. So that is why you've got to go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and then click the little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll get that notification. If you will follow us on all of our social media channels, you increase your awareness, and you will get multiple notifications from us when we go live, and that way you decrease the odds of not seeing us when we go live. So be sure and go to our YouTube channel. All you have to do is go to YouTube and search Dr. Don's Weather. There's a link at the top of this video, and like I said, I made a post a couple of days ago showing you the importance of that, and there's a link there on that post. Go over there and do that today. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. It takes literally 10 seconds to subscribe to our channel, and then that way, if that ever happens again, you'll be able to watch us on YouTube, and you can also get that notification from us on YouTube as well. And don't forget you get my daily weather forecast over on God's Country, 90.9 FM, and the classic, 89.7 East Alabama's classic rock giant. If you own a business, we'd love to have you as a partner here at Dr. Don's Weather, just as Mr. Jeff Monroe at the East Alabama Bee Company there on the left-hand side of your screen, Miss Melissa Hughes, and all the fine folks at Genesis Weight Clinic in downtown Roanoke. All you have to do is send me a message on Messenger. I can have you started by the time we do our next weather forecast. First thing tomorrow morning, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all enjoy your Saturday. Bye now.